I built an AI version of my ghostwriter. So a while ago, I hired a ghostwriter to help me start writing on LinkedIn. I actually hired an agency to start doing it initially, and they sucked at it. And then eventually I just hired a ghostwriter to do it for me. And I realized that I want to repurpose my content more. The stuff that I make in my videos, I want to be able to distribute on LinkedIn and other sources. But for that, if I have one ghostwriter for LinkedIn, I'm going to need a bunch more people to repurpose the content for elsewhere. And so I actually started working on basically making an AI agent or a couple AI agents that together repurpose my content. I started by literally building a LinkedIn ghostwriter. Now, I want to caveat this by saying I hate content that sounds like it was written by AI. And so this was a big fear of mine in setting this whole thing up. But I run a software development company. This is what I do. And so I wanted to take the expertise of what I do at my company and actually try and apply it to our projects internally, and especially in our marketing. And so I really focus on how to make it such that the ghostwriting quality is really good and actually matches that which I'm paying for, which is from a human, and actually as much as possible mimics the way that I write. And so it was really important that it uses my writing style as a reference. And so I built a Pinecone database, which is a fancy way of saying basically a database or some storage, some digital storage with a bunch of my posts, basically. And I gave the AI very specific instructions to replicate my posts rather than trying to, use them as inspiration. I told the AI to literally pick one as inspiration, like one post that's related to whatever idea I give it, and use that post as a kind of template and then substitute stuff out to fit the new idea. And that I found is a really effective way to basically create better content with AI. And so now I'm actually in the process of deploying this. And so videos like these should get turned into LinkedIn posts automatically, which is really, really cool. And I actually built this around the way that I manage my entire content system. So it picks up whenever I add a new video. It takes that video idea, sends it to the AI engine that splits it into a couple different content pieces. Right now, I started with LinkedIn, but I'm also going to do stuff for Instagram and for Twitter and for as many platforms as I can. And it'll literally help me turn one piece of long form content into potentially literally up to 10 more pieces of content. And so basically I record every day. And so that takes me from 30 long form videos a month from my personal accounts all the way to up to 300 pieces a month if I could get this working properly and also produce good quality content. Now, one thing is getting AI to write posts, but if they're just really bad posts, they're not going to do anything. And so I'm really focused on how to make this quality piece really, really good. But I'm working on this this is the biggest internal project that we're actually working on right now alongside our usual clients. And I'm very, very excited about it. But yeah, the LinkedIn Ghostwriter is just the first step. We are building out an AI content team. If you're interested in this, let me know in the comments. Let me know questions. Happy to kind of explain more about how we built it and even help other people build it potentially as well, because I think this could be really, really useful. But yeah, so this ability to leverage AI is something that all companies need to be looking into. And I know that it's really confusing, honestly, but it's worth having a chat. Even just sending an email, send me an email. Go to my website and contact us and just literally ask a question about how you can start. I'm happy to help completely for free. But I think if you're any kind of business owner or entrepreneur, you're getting into that space, I think it's really worthwhile to try and figure out where AI can fit into your business. Because if you are an early stage entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner, AI is free labor if you figure out how to use it right. And so when you're a small team, when you're a one-man band, you need to do a lot of things with very few resources. AI is what makes that possible. But actually how to go about doing that is not an easy question to answer. And so it's really important that you kind of spend time figuring that out or find somebody else to help you out. I mean, that's what companies like I do. That's literally our entire job. So yeah, even we're applying it more and more in our own business. And I think we're going to be seeing the results of that over the next 6 to 9 months. And I'm very, very excited. Comment any questions below. I'll answer as many as I can. And I will see you tomorrow.